Wild are the hills of Donegal that frowning darkly rise, as if to greet the mist that falls upon them from the skies. Dark, dark those hills, and darker still the mountain torrents flow, yet still more dark was Malomhuire's heart in his castle hall in Doe. Fair are the plains of Donegal, and calm the winding streams flow gently by each hut and hall beneath the bright sunbeams. But plain or stream or meadow green or flower upon the lea were not more mild than Malomhuire's child, so sweet and fair was she. Stout grows the oak of Donegal, and straight the ashen tree, and swift and strong her sons so tall, their country's pride to see. But oak or ash or young men all that sprung from Irish soil were not more stout, straight, swift and tall than the chief of Clan O'Boyle. He was the pride of Faughir's side, near the hills of Ballymore. For feats of strength none equalled him, from Thanet to Gweedore. And he would go through frost and snow on the merry Christmas day, with ringing cheer to hunt the deer from his haunts in Darkland Bay. And often in Doe Castle woods he'd hunt the deer and hare, but the witching deer that drew him there was Malomhuire's daughter fair. And there was no man in all the land that trod on Irish soil Malomhuire's daughter loved so well as Turlough og Boyle. In Duntally wood, as best he could, his love for her he vowed, but her father, overhearing him, chastised O'Boyle aloud. With haughty pride, he says, "Abide by Faughir at the sea, for you'll never wed the daughter of Malomhuire and Wathabee." In his little boat, O'Boyle would float, a-fishing he would go, with hook and line to Lackagh stream that runs near Castle Doe. High in the castle tower, his loved one lay confined, and on its lofty battlements in sorrow deep she pined. At the castle strand, 2 boats lay manned to wait the rising tide. Malomhuire there in chief command right cowardly did hide. And when O'Boyle his homeward course steered by the bishop's eye, they there waylaid and a prisoner made of fearless young O'Boyle. They brought him to the castle, in strong irons he was bound, and by Malomhuire was confined in a dungeon underground. But in a few days after, inside the graveyard wall, 4 stalwart ruffians bore a bier wrapped in a funeral pall. Poor Aileen from the tower high beheld the mournful scene. In mute amaze she cast a gaze on the castle graveyard green. All pale in death beside a mound of freshly risen soil, the pall removed she there beheld the features of O'Boyle. Then with a shriek she madly leapt from the tower to the ground, where by her faithful waiting maid her gory corpse was found. And in Doe Castle graveyard green, beneath the mouldering soil, Malomhuire's daughter sleeps in death with Turlough og Boyle. And fishers say along the beach a phantom boat does glide, by pale moonlight at dead of night there on the silvery tide. And in that boat 2 figures sit, upon each face a smile. They say it is young Aileen fair and Turlough og Boyle.